Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here.
Today I'm making an adjustable wire flower ring. What you're going to need is 18 gauge wire and your tools. I'm starting with about 15 to 18 inches of 18 gauge wire, depending on how big you want your ring and your flower. So just wind the wire around a ring mandrel. And then we're going to take our round nose pliers and bend the wires at the center back towards the front. So on opposite sides, we are bending the wires back, putting it back on the ring mandrel, or you can use a marker or a highlighter. So just bring the wires back to the front, just curving them around the mandrel. So we have them right around the front. You want to make sure one wire is much longer than the other. We're going to bend the short wire straight up, a little to the left or right of one of the middle, and so we're just going to turn it around to secure it on that vertical wire. So now we have the one wire sticking up, and I'm going to get a pen. You can also use looping pliers, but it's easier to access when you just use the end of a pen. And then we're going to get our small round nose pliers to bend it at the center of the flower. And we are going to keep going with this until we have 5 petals. So try to make them as even as you can. We're going to bend the wire back in the middle, spread it a bit if it's easier to access. Start a little beyond the end of the petal and then roll it down so it becomes the same length as the other petal. So now we have 3, and then we're going to keep going with these petals. You can do more petals if you want, but 5 is a nice amount. I like it when things are a little bit asymmetrical. So we're going to curve it around. The 18 gauge wire works great for this. It's quite solid. If you want it super chunky, you can even make it larger with 16 gauge wire. So I am using the Artistic Copper Tarnish Resistant Wire from Beadalon. I will link up all my tools and materials in the description of the video. So now we have the flower. We're going to flip the wire to the other side of the center wire to complete the flower, and then just wiggle it around until they're nicely placed. And then I'm going to help that little curve in the middle with my pliers so it doesn't get distorted. We're just going to start the bend with the pliers, hold it snugly, and give it a good little tug. So now we're going to clip it flush right at the center there, and then we will get our flat pliers and push that little pokey end in. Now I'm just going to bend that wire a little at an angle towards the center and put a 8mm miracle bead. Bring the wire down between the opposite petals and then just bend it right down and bring it through the band and around. So now we're going to clip that end flush and get our flat pliers and push in that little pokey end. And now you can do any adjusting that you need. Put it back on the ring mandrel. You can hammer the band if you want it more stiff. The 18 gauge wire holds its shape quite nicely, especially since it's folded in half and has 2 layers. And you can get your flat pliers and adjust the center back as well. Just do last minute adjustments there. And there you have your super funky flower ring that is adjustable.
So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.